I'm Vinnie Wade, I'm Professor of Computer Science in Trinity College, but I'm also leading a new centre called the Centre for Learning Innovation. This morning we're launching that formally today to try and allow better networking, enable the usage of learning technologies in new ways, and to connect back to the research that is going on at the moment, being funded through different programmes within Ireland and principally today with Enterprise Ireland. We're really showing off some of the top research within Ireland today, as well as the groundbreaking innovation companies in the area of learning technologies.
Not least because I think anyone who's got their wits about them knows that Ireland is a place where learning technology has a very strong basis. There's a lot of expertise here, there's a lot of understanding of it, and it's probably quite a bit ahead of some other parts of Europe. Where there are changes, there are definitely opportunities, and I think there are opportunities there which people who want to get out there can exploit if it's done in the right way. As a result of, I think, three major changes that are taking place in learning and development at the moment. The first is that we are increasingly in what's called, what I would call a borderless world. Secondly, information is now free. And thirdly, the expectations of learners and of managers have changed quite dramatically. I'm delighted to be here at the start. I should say, I'm not being paid to say any of this, and I don't have any shares in the Centre for Learning Innovation. I just wish that we had one of these in the UK.
What the Centre is all about is not about what is the best practice today, it's about trying to see into the future. And what does that future look like? And what is next practice going to be? Okay, and this is the question that we've been asking ourselves throughout this 5 or 6 year gestation period, let's say, for the Centre. Okay? And to be perfectly honest, there is a huge array of different technologies that we can throw into the mix. Okay? And most of you will be familiar with these ideas. So we have a look at those technologies and we work with the research teams to put a learning context around them in a small demonstrator, and then we test that in the real world, whether that's in school, in a university, or in the workplace. And that testing is part of our research. So what are the things that the main themes of research that we think the industry needs to think about, and we want to find partners to work with. And those 4 themes, as Grode mentioned earlier, were social and informal learning. So let's not call it just mobile learning, because people think we tried that and it didn't work. And the key thing here is really when you add the collaboration piece and when you add the mobile piece together, what really happens then is pretty transformational. So immersive learning. And again, this does go right into the sort of the depth of the area of virtual world and games, but it also includes things like agents. So what does it actually mean for the employer organisation, for the school leaders, or for the government in terms of metrics? Are we actually improving learning? What we're putting together is a centre that is not just about corporate learning or about learning in the schools. It's actually about school, higher and corporate learning. When we actually look at our physical locations, so we zoom in even further into Dublin. So it's right in the heart of what people are now calling Silicon Dock, down by Grand Canal Quay. And this is just an illustration of some of the companies either already in our grouping or people who we'd like to work with, who are literally within a square mile of the centre.
I think it's true. I think that I have never seen internationally this collaboration. It's not just, I think getting the competitors to collaborate together is great. Of course, we do that. I chair meetings every quarter with competitive organisations in the learning space, but nobody's done that in the UK. Nobody's done that and got together the research base, the academia side as well, and the government funding and backing to ensure longevity. So no, I don't know anybody's done that in the UK. Certainly, that's why I wish we had one of these in the UK. We don't. I certainly don't know in the States. So it's too laissez-faire. I think in Ireland there's just enough combination of entrepreneurship and interventional support from the government to make it a reality.
We have to partner with the industry partners to be able to understand that last mile, to be able to understand how to apply it, what are the innovations, and to work together with you to be able to then leverage that for your customers, for your organisations, for your revenue value. So what we're actually doing is we're focusing on the application and the transfer of breakthrough technology into measurable learning innovation. And we're trying to create a dynamic hub for industry and research partners to design, apply, innovate, trial and showcase. And we're trying to be a value add for your organization. We're trying to be able to provide advice, be able to show where the technology is going, be able to apply and lower the risk of technology adoption. What we're doing also is we're looking to provide authentic evaluations for our technology. That means we will put the effort into making the service available to your customers if necessary for trials, and run those trials and evaluate them and then come back and report about them.
But what's so exciting about the center is it provides growth. It's a well-known fact that business growth comes from new ideas. If you're considering engaging with the Center for Learning Innovation, it can ease your pain. You'll get the best practices, you'll get ideas of what will work and what won't work, and then again, it just eases your pain.
One of the outcomes, one of us actually produced, because the centre's been in first year development for a year now, and we have some results to show you and some really interesting findings.
Now these were one of 3 sets of challenges, one in the corporate sector, one in K-12 and one in higher ed. So we had a group of technologies, a toolkit of technologies that we were working with. These were technologies of our academic partners. So we had to decide what combinations of these technologies would we use to address the challenges in each of the 3 sectors. We went off, we considered it, we came up with combinations of technologies, we put them together and we delivered 3 demonstrators. So we had a number of technologies available to us: social search, semantic search, personalization and composition, data analytics for informal learning and reflection technology. We combined them in different ways to address the industry challenges in the corporate, K-12 and higher ed sectors.
We don't give access to our customers to just anybody. And I can tell you that if you engage with this crowd and you do get them engaged with your customers will be impressed, and this crew will actually make you look smarter than you really are.
We'd love to work with you via industry partner memberships, via collaborations, via trials, via attending of events, white papers. What we're saying is the Learning Innovation Centre is a collaborative centre. So therefore, it's housed in Trinity, hosted in Trinity. You can come to our front door and we can help you.